Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. This is just gonna be a quickie, actually, just a quick video. Well, the title of this video is gonna be how I got so comfortable on my motorcycle. What are the reasons I got so comfortable, how I got so comfortable, and so on. I just wanted to make a quick video about this because I know I've been getting this asked a lot, so I'm gonna make a video about it, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you guys how to become a sexy smooth rider like myself. The weather's looking depressing, to say the least, very depressing. I think one of the main reasons I've become so comfortable riding my motorcycle, and just riding motorcycles in general, because I have ridden other bikes and I always felt kind of comfortable riding them, is really that I've put a lot of hours into just riding, you know, just a lot of hours. That is one of the best ways you can learn motorcycle riding, and it also, you know, the benefits of it are awesome. That you learn a lot about your bike, but you also learn about riding on the street, how to become a better, you know, driver or rider on the street. You know, it doesn't have to be a motorcycle rider. But overall, just spending a lot of time on the road just really makes you more aware of what's going on around you, and it gets you more comfortable on your bike, you know, and that is what we're trying to achieve here. So when I first started riding my motorcycle, when I got my license, I instantly rode every day, non-stop, 24/7, from like 10 o'clock in the morning all the way till nighttime, and, you know, even rode at nighttime, you know. And a perfect example of me actually putting in the hours is, you know, previous video, the one where we went to the pass, to the one with Jan, my friend, I just hit 95,000 kilometers. I'm about to now hit 96,000 kilometers. You understand what I mean, guys? I ride a lot. When I have free time, which is usually a lot now because, you know, I work for myself, I can ride a lot. And that helped me become a better rider, a more consistent rider, a safer rider, and so on. So, you know, that is one of the main things I'd always recommend. Just go ride a lot, do it. There's so many benefits to it, so just ride a lot. Another thing that helped me become a more comfortable rider is riding in the twisties. You know, I like sport motorcycles like this one. This is a naked, but it is a sport bike. So I like personally riding in the twisties. So I would always recommend to beginner riders to get used to riding in the twisties, to kind of get used to leaning your bike, because, you know, it is important that you learn to do that. You don't want to be the type of guy that just rides the highway all day long, highway warriors. You know, you could have the fastest bike in the world on the highway, but if you're not able to control it in the twisties, then I don't know what to tell you, man. You're doing something wrong. I think you bought the wrong bike for yourself, you know. So I'd always recommend go ride in the twisties, man. Now, you kind of want to be careful in the twisties, because that's also where a lot of people make the mistakes of getting overconfident, you know. So when it comes to riding in the twisties, be humble about yourself, and don't try and ride above your skill limit, because you will just end up having a bad day, maybe going wide and dropping and crashing and so on, because you haven't developed the skills and tools to really be able to ride at a faster pace in the twisties. And that's kind of the next thing I want to talk about. Another reason I got really comfortable and am able to ride the way I am able to ride is not because of, you know, being talented or anything. It's just because I learned from my mistakes. I've been riding for 7 years, and I've made some mistakes that caused me to, you know, have to sell my old bike and, you know, all that stupid stuff. So I learned from my mistakes, and that is a lot of, and that comes only by experience, you know. So when I dropped my motorcycle, I was really worried. I was like, what did I do wrong? I really wanted to know, what did I do wrong? Because I knew I must have done something wrong, and I knew that I was in a high gear. I was way too fast. I was just going much quicker than I'm usually supposed to go at my skill level at that time. Now, you know, 6 years, 5 years later, I'm now able to go look back at that time and think to myself, damn, I wasn't actually going that fast. I just didn't know the skills. So, you know, I learned from my mistakes, and I, you know, looked them up and researched about the mistakes of motorcycle riding and the most common mistakes in the twisties and so on. So I learned from my mistakes. That is also a reason I've become quite a good rider. I've researched about it, and that kind of is the next topic I want to talk about. Wait, there is a horse carriage in front of us, so we're gonna have to be a little bit quiet here actually. Would you look at that? 1, 2, is that 4 horses on a carriage? That is very interesting. That is a really tall carriage, by the way. You guys can't see it, but that's like 3 meters up. Cool. Check that out, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses. That's good. That's not too bad. I don't feel too bad for those horses. If it's only 5. If it's 5 horses, you know, that's cool. Anyways, back to what I'm saying. You know, so learn from your mistakes. Realize that you've made a mistake. You know, like maybe you were too aggressive on the throttle, because you can't blame everything on the bike. You need to be able to accept that most of the time, 99% of the time, it is your fault, the reason you caused, you know, yourself an accident. Whether it's riding too fast, target fixation, and so on. So I've learned from that, and I've researched from that. I didn't just give up when I dropped my bike and said, nah, motorcycle riding ain't for me. I learned and tried to be humble and learn from my mistakes. So that gets me to the next point. You need to learn and research about certain type of skills and tools that you can use when it comes to motorcycle riding, especially you sport riders, and to be honest, all riders, to be honest. And the perfect place I would recommend to learn about these skills, like target fixation, how to avoid it and what it is, trail braking, how to do it and why it's good for you, you know, smooth throttle control, line selection, you know, looking far out through the corners. All these things, these are all tools and skills that you need to learn to become a better, safer, faster, more comfortable rider. Or you will never be able to ride the twisties the way I ride them. You will never be able to ride them as fast as I am right now. And I guarantee you that I'm able to talk and ride these twisties, and some people would say this is fast riding. For me, I call this chilling right now. I'm literally chilling. Why? Because I am comfortable at this point, and for some people, they're not comfortable riding at this pace yet. And the reason for that is because they haven't developed or looked into the skills of becoming a good rider or a faster rider. And by fast, I don't mean the faster you are, the more dangerous you are. No, like fast and being smooth is what I'm talking about. So yeah, guys, you guys should really look into the skills of that. So the best channel I would recommend for learning about motorcycle riding, theory and practicality, I would say Moto Jitsu. He is the best channel when it comes to this sort of stuff. Highly recommend him. His stuff is always great. So I highly recommend him if you really want to get into motorcycle riding and really develop further skills. He is the guy to watch. The last thing I wanted to talk about is that the reason I am this comfortable is because I put in the hours, I learned from my mistakes, I've learned the tools and the skills that I needed to learn. Thank you, buddy. You know, and I also want to keep learning. I want to keep learning, and I want to keep riding. I want to be consistent, you know, as consistent as I possibly can be. It's hard to be consistent sometimes because of the rain and the snow in Switzerland. But at the end of the day, I want to keep learning. I want to become a better rider. I want to get into stunting. I want to get into drifting into corners, you know, not in public roads, but you know, I want to learn new things. So I still need to learn. I still need to get a lot better at my, you know, low RPM turning and handling. That's something I think most sport riders struggle to do. And there's so much that everybody can still learn from, you know. But yeah, these are just some things of why I am a smooth rider, or considered a faster rider around my local area, and just overall in general. I am considered quite the, you know, I'm not trying to flex, but that's just what it is. I am considered a more faster rider than the average guy. But that's only because I put in the hours, I put in the effort of learning new skills, and I didn't give up when I was at my lowest. And that is something you guys, I hope you guys can all take from this video. But I really, like I said, I really recommend that some of you guys follow MotoJitsu, because he really is the best guy when it comes to learning about motorcycle skills and how to become a better rider. But yeah guys, so to wrap it up, put in a lot of hours, ride in the twisties, get comfortable leaning your bike, but don't get overconfident in yourself, and don't start pushing yourself to the point where you think riding, because I see a lot of people, so let me rephrase that. I see a lot of people that think they're comfortable in the twisties and they're leaning their bike, but they don't know anything else. They don't really know how to properly brake. Yeah, they might be really good at leaning their bike in the corners, but they don't know how to properly brake, or don't have a good line, or they ride over this white lines like this. I hate people like this. Like, you're just setting yourself up for a bad day. So ride in the twisties, but learn from your mistakes and learn the new skills that you need to use, you know, like body position, trail braking, and so on. These are all tools and just skills that you can use to become a better, faster rider. Why is this guy going so slow? So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Stay safe, be humble, and you know, most of all, have fun. Motorcycle riding is all about having fun, so have fun, okay guys? Peace out, love you guys, stay safe, peace out.